Prime Minister. We pray, Lord, all ministers and the governors, Deputy Prime Minister, and pray, Opposition Leader, Deputy Opposition Leader. Now, leaders from the opposition side, we play all time, we play one play team. God, you book him one time, Lord, this play house. Lord, look, na scale him to talk, Lord, run him country, Lord, me play. One time, bell na heart, Lord, me give him best. You go, people play you. One time, this Lord, blogger, they stop one time, book him this Lord. Tindin, Lord, me play, Lord, make him this Lord's prayer, you to line him, play, long. Let us all make it. In heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Clerk, any petition? Notices? Honourable members, question time. Member for Bulolo.
Thank you, Mr. Acting Speaker. Question Lumitol, I'm very short and sharp. There is no lengthy backgrounds. Question Lumim directed Golo, Kupla Prime Minister Blumi. Related law, Wafi-Golpu. Through you, Mr. Acting Speaker, me like ask him, Honourable Prime Minister, one time frame or one date by you may talk lo start him this la Wafi-Golpu. Planti, all member no leader man nida igo pinis. Mi pla samta representative mol national plus siya now. Mi pla looking mo sa mem nong time Thomas. The people of Bulolo and Morobe and the landowners. We need to know if the SNT team is capable of executing this job. Na one time ba Wafi-Golpu start. Mango mau go yellow na green na kanyan kala go now go pink na about ni Mr. We need to know whether by me starting Wafi-Golpu or not. And we need to know this year, not next year. Ni like him date this year. Thank you.
The Honourable Prime Minister.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Deputy Speaker, me like to talk. Thank you, Lord, Member Blong Bulolo, to ask him this question. Wafi-Golpu is a major gold and copper project that we want to make sure we do it right from the start and sustains our economy, sustains our country, and also lifts our landowners and districts and the province of Morobe. It is a project that we want to complete at the earliest, preferably for me, since 2019. We could have done this project, but there are many moving parts. Investors who are in negotiation with us must also have some issues that we need to resolve with them, especially in terms of what we take for the state and what they take for their companies and their shareholders. Me like give him Belly Seagalong member also state since 2019 we've been working to get above 55% total benefit for the country. Mitok sore sabus iga delay all company too or like maximizing wind blown shareholders long all. Shareholders lomi was Prime Minister and people belong project area, people belong Morobe, now people belong country. And I stand at the back of the success that we've been able to show in Pogra. Pogra now, me black is him about 55%. That is why you look in Pogra, this year alone paying is over 700 million kina. Takis Kamlo government. Now you make it now for the province and for the landowners as we speak, just this year alone over 300 million kina I'm seen on. Like we pay more. Mr. Deputy Speaker, James Marape will not give a go-ahead to a project where I feel the agreement is unfair to my people. Because this agreement for 40 years. Pastor Molkamlo 2018, Anani lo ambla MOU previous government is signing long Sydney. And we talk only got access to 40 to 60 years. But you got only 20% equity. Where law you talk 30% equity. That's why previous governor Morobe, the Honorable Ginson Sano then, he go to court, lo restore him like 10%, this like MOU lose. So it's our company too, only got all Saweman Blong all. Saweman Blong all, he got experience of mining right across the world. And Mipla, to the best ability, bring him all Saweman Blimi. I only sit down, I only negotiate, and meet up. First, government policy. Time you put him taxes, you put him royalty, now you put him equity. This is a triple main revenue must hit him about 55%. A minimum. $1 you kiss him, this is mine. Papua must kiss him back 55 cents. Now 45 cents. You kiss him, go tell him the profit, lo want him sell the blame, right? And we'll give him a belly seal, lo yipla. Time we meet him, Vice President of US. J.D. Vance long White House, the then former mining minister, now Governor Morobe, and Mr. Wantamil meeting on the foreign secretary. I'm also asking long outside now. I'm talking. Me are most of you hardly long America investor. I'm talking. Member long Pulolo, me talking him straight long White House lobby slogan. But the one kind of you, President Trump. You two want to take back more for America, I want to take back more for Papua New Guinea. I could understand. I could understand. You want America first, I want PNG first. But without hurting investors. We will measure investors whether mining project, or oil project, or forestry, or fisheries. That's the difference. Time we lose him, Brother Blumi, Yelu Panken, I come for 2019. I saw his policy was not focused on getting back more for our country. So, my member, I can understand people are dying, but once Midla signed him this line, 40 years. Pastor more like him 60 years, and me talk, no, 60 years. Me put in proposal of 30 years. So, Lord, reach him Namel up, but all right, let me go 40 years. But once me give him you FID, now me give him MDC and SML, you must take him time to go FID, hurry up. You look in Papua the other day, ask him question, Papua come. Previous government signed him, got sunset close to when FID will be delivered. FID is final investment issue. And I want to indicate to this House, I'm not the best educated person in project negotiation, but I come from a project area. I lived through when people are deprived of earning. At any project under my watch, I don't want depravity of my people. They must get their fair share. So one time this interest, people are pushing yet. But national government reckless. Wafi-Golpu has been around since 1984, for the records. Has not been moved since 1984, even much longer than this. But only last 3 years, people allocate him some money to Papa ground in terms of IDG. I'm going to finish Morobe provincial government. People are putting some money every year, but total to the tune, memory blow me and fail, but easily 100 million I'm losing Waikani, I go along, Morobe provincial government. Lord Tilim, Lord Papa ground. Lord Tilim, Lord district. So time construction him waited, you work him legally preparation work. Fix him road, fix him house, prepare him SME businesses, Lord participate. But negotiation go yet. Two play investor too, two play career. Be frustrated, finish too. One play last, you may got about 6 play or 7 play issue outstanding stuff. One play only ask him play. Long, some play low play to you play sense him little and talk. This is a sovereign country, you not sense him low play. Especially central bank law. So there, without diving so much into 6 or 7 outstanding issues, there are only 6 or 7 outstanding issues. And I want to give assurance to all leaders in this House and to the people of Wafi-Golpu. You waited long, our government has given money to supplement or get you work over 100 million Kina companies starting 2022, 23, 24. Maybe a little bit more, but memory Lomi Soto, so meet 100 million Kina. Morobe yet, you black clear. This law making work stuff. Once me satisfy ourselves, me hit him about 55%. At 55%, one kind of say me making the program, then I will sign off. So I was me sawe now me no Kanaka man me stuff. Me project area man me clear on number long. How much targets me by kiss him? How much royalty by me kiss him? How much equity me must kiss him? So people of Wafi, I ask for your patience. You waited long, just few more weeks, few more years will not make a difference. Because it's a 40-year agreement we want to sign. We don't want to give our birthright away to a 40-year contract that ends us nothing for less than what government policy and our laws can. This we have not asked anything over and above the law. Law talk 30% equity, we must give him 30% equity. Law talk 30% taxes, we must give him taxes better defined. Law talk 2% royalty equity, like PNG LNG, we give him talk picture. And foundation projects, we don't criticize him too much. Law talk 2% equity, that's all. Deduction below CAPEX, deduction below OPEX, deduction below sunk costs. Rausim come through Papagrana gives him only 1.2%, 0.8%. Rausim the display. Mr. Deputy Speaker, lo katim talk to sort leader belong project area me like in belly seal you. Once me na you clear because signature belong but stop was some tete. Signature lo said July stop long lear. Signature lo somare stop long Ramu project. Signature lo Rabbi Namali bin Salop lo program na me sensing. Signature long Honorable Peter O'Neill but stop long Papua LNG. Miles lo signature lo James Marabe stop lo Wafi. Where no got big lakaya come back to place now. Lord Islam fight there. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Isipik, Provincial.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Long you giving me this time long. Asking one question in Noga talk sabe. This last scheme by go long Minister long Health. Again related long all this system issues you may look him long. Failure long, drug na, other medical supplies you go long on PHAs. Mr. Deputy Speaker, given that our population numbers are now quite low, based on the census, and our GDP numbers have been inflated, by 2027, we will and as a result, we are now classed as a middle-income nation. This means that by 2027, the Global Fund will no longer pay for 70% of our medicines. This means that 70% gap where now Global Fund will pay me, the PNG government has to pay for that. Therefore, it is important that we fix our procurement for the supply of medicines for our people. We can't afford to have situations that have been going on for the last 2 years, Mr. Deputy Speaker, where medicine is sought, now consumables is sought, now plenty pressure go on top of doctor, now all medical workers law, halibim all sick man law by medicine. Now among the many recommendations that came from the PAC inquiry, led by the St. John a couple of years back, one of them was to replace the medical procurement and supplies branch, to replace the people in that branch with new people so that we could avoid some of the problems that were experienced back then. I also checked, the current companies. Most of us here, you may know Sawe good, you may know understand him good. Who are these companies that are involved in medical procurement? I used to always think that it was just Borneo Pacific, so I went and had a look. And I was surprised to find out that 70% of the medicines that we are currently being provided actually come from 3 companies that are owned by the same person, and it's not Borneo Pacific. So 2 of these companies were registered in 2016 and 2017, respectively. So they are new companies. Now, I don't have call him name long all, and you can check him record them start long IPA. But all gada desla name look at all India or line come that part of the world. So, lo respect him all, me no nap call him, but question blomi em also. All question blomi em also, me go long minister. Number 1, how many of the PAC inquiry recommendations have been actioned so far, including particularly the replacement of this line where I involved long procurement here. Has that been done? Number 2 question. Given that the medicine shortage crisis, now you may face him long, can the minister inform this House and our people if tenders were sent out as per the Public Finance Management Act requirements? Or suppose no God, how was procurement done? Was it done via purchase orders? And number 2 question. Number 3, if tenders were properly awarded, why were those contracts not supplied? And we are facing this crisis now. Number 4, given that we are dealing with public funds, there's la money no blomibla, taxpayers blomibla. Can the minister table a list of all of these medical suppliers and their current contract value so that the taxpayers, the hard-working taxpayers of Papua New Guinea, can know who is getting their money and for what purpose? Number 5, can the minister also give an undertaking to this House and to the people of this country that in future we will reduce the risk by not awarding more than 50% of all of these contracts to just one company or subsidiaries of the same company? Now, I might add, we are seeing a similar cartel of people who are applying for contracts under the Connect PNG as well. And all same line, that's only got different company name, 5 plus 6 only go now, only pass him talk now, only go now put him tender. So you may need law look survey good na straight him so that we are not held to ransom when one company picks up too many contracts and they are not able to meet those contracts and our people suffer. Mr. Speaker, our people deserve better. They are hearing of record budgets every year. This government needs to make sure that they feel the benefit of those record budgets. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
The Honourable Minister for Health.
Thank you very much, the Deputy Speaker. Thank you to the Governor for his speak for these very, very important questions. Yes, we're fully aware that the Global Fund at the moment will reduce the kind of support to our government because of the middle income status that we have. 70% of the funding that they normally support our government will now be reduced. We are fully aware of that, and we fully working with them, our government, to make sure that we will support. We're working with the Global Fund and other partners to make sure that we meet the gap on what we need to do as a government. The questions with regard to the medical supplies. Firstly, I was going to respond to Parliament last session with regard to the 5 recommendations that were done, 5 recommendations from Public Accounts Committee. I've instructed, I was not given the chance to respond to Parliament last session, so that particular information will be on the media on what we have done as the department to see to implement the 5 recommendations that was given to us by PAC back in 2018-2019. So the copy of that will be given to the Public Accounts Committee Chairman. At the same time, it will be on the media on what the department has done. That's regarding the 15 recommendations from PAC. With regard to people or companies who are engaged by the department to undertake a different procurement or different tendering with regard to medical supplies, Mr. Deputy Speaker, the process where department they make him, it is their own process that I'm not really privy on what the different contractors engaged by the department. Only got process only. But the question that come today, a very, very important question. Maybe again, I can get a media statement on this one and publish all the companies that are engaged by the department. One of our contracts, I'll give him to date. We want to be very, very transparent as much as possible. We can list all the contractors that have been engaged to supply medical supplies, so how many of them are doing the distribution of medical supplies in the country. We can actually, I will make sure that we have that list on the media so that all the line blue sabi long when more companies are engaged by the department. All that process slowly at the mean clear, but they got a procurement committee, he got to line staff lo making slow. But for the sake of this particular question, people can put him up long. Me ask him, Governor, all those questions. Me ask him today. A very important question, but we can take him some time long, respond properly through a media statement. Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Thank you.
Member Goroka.
Speaker, question from me without notice. I'm going hard-working Minister of Culture and Tourism. Mr. Deputy Speaker, in charge of Eastern Islands or Goroka, we have a triple key institution and commanding the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. We have the National Film Institute, the National Makati Museum, and the Ron Theatre, which also comes under the National Cultural Commission. Question to me, Mr. Speaker, I'm short that's all. Through you, Mr. Speaker, people of the Eastern Islands, Nagoroka, or like Saweta Sol, one in plan belong. This is a triple key institution which all been established in Salo province. The Ranon Theatre, one icon Blue Islands, na in Salo Eastern Islands. Suppose now you go to Goroka, by looking this la icon Blue Mipla, I'm sorry, I'm bagarap, I'm dry. Na kunai tu I'm rust. Na Mipla got big bla issue. Na kind of some Mipla sorry lo this la Osman Blue Mipla. So me asking Minister, when I'm playing, I think Blue you revive him this la national icon Blue you mean in Salo country. Number one question Blue me. Number two question Blue me. And this is the National Film Institute where I'm stopping Salo Goroka. National Film Institute Blumbla, Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, it's a sleeping giant. The last time I'm walking, one good picture, two this la commission, and time the tin piece, na tukana. Now after that, I'm walking one film coming up now. Now, when I'm playing, I think you look up man, revive him this la industry in Salo country. I think the last picture where all joint venture are working and this la Papa Buka. And now you blare him and walk this la film and stream the world now. And people are interested in that film. People are interested in our culture. So me like asking good minister, when I'm plan thinking blow you, lo this la budget, me like some money lo revive this la tupla key institution or no what. And the last question blow me, I'm the National Makati Museum where I'm Shiran Long NSI, good minister, hardworking minister, through you, Speaker. Do you have any funding to upgrade that key institution where ME storing all key or culture blomibla, war relics blomibla? This museum was named after Makati or this commander of the US Allied Forces, General Makata, because during the invasion of the Philippines, although na stop lo not Goroka na planning invasion of the Philippines na take off nago. That's why it was named after General Makata. So it's a legend. And one icon blom me in Salo Eastern Islands, Gorokan Islands one time. So do you have plan to restore that museum? Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
The Minister for Culture and Tourism.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Mr. Deputy Speaker, me talk thank you. Long honorable member Blong. Goroka, good luck question. And me ask him. I think I'm first black question. He come lo ministry blow me since me come up minister long 9th of July 2024. So me talk thank you Tomas. Lord this good luck ask him and me tromo he come. Mr. Speaker, tourism and me one big industry, the country you mean. One kind also lo not country lo place ground you stop in. Unfortunately and sadly, for over many years, this particular ministry has been neglected. by successive government. And I make no apology. I make no apology. Last year, since I became minister, there was a budget of 15 million. And before end of the year 2024, I never received that 15 million, not even one single toya. This year I have a budget of 30 million. And even that 30 million, I have not received anything. I have gone across the country promoting culture and tourism, attending festivals, cultural events, cultural shows, making commitments. And big black commitment, 300,000 to cultural festivals, cultural events, 500,000 to provincial events. To date, I have not even paid one of those commitments. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I am looking like a con man in this country. To the question of the good honorable member for Goroka, I have big plans to revive the tourism industry in our country. But if not properly supported by government, those plans are nothing, are worthless. The National Film Institute in Goroka is one of the oldest film institutes. And we can promote this film institute. We can revive it, but must be properly funded by the government. And same goes to the Round Theatre. I've gone there, I've visited it, and I feel sorry for that particular building. It's in a very sorry state. How can I do it? I'm handicapped. Tourism is pot of gold in our country. We only talk about funding sustainable industries like tourism, like agriculture, like forestry and fisheries, but we are only paying lip service. I want to urge our government to look at maybe for next year's budget, for 2027 budget, I want to see an interventional budget where we allocate 500 million to tourism, 500 million to agriculture, fisheries and forestry. These are the backbone of the country. If we don't do it, we are going to continue to live on borrowed money. So, Mr. Speaker, me sorry through law industry where me live, but I'm coming up with major reforms. Even our National Museum, we are still asking for money to install the new air conditioning system. Me wait yet. Me right in Pasiko come, me wait yet, na ba me wait yet. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Alatau.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Logim luksa lor people lo Alatau. Question for me, golo hardworking minister lo works na highways. In relation to Connect PNG, mami focus in question lo Southern Corridor. The Magi Highway. Deputy Speaker, as we know, the Magi Highway is declared by the Minister and start lo escape in Alotau District and Peninsula 6 Mile Junction lo must be northeast. Deputy Speaker, in June of this year, you mean connecting this highway. That was the missing link between Central Province and Milne Bay, and we celebrated this link, and of course our people were excited. The Minister and the Prime Minister himself drove through the highway, and I had a courtesy of receiving them at the border. A few weeks ago, through you, Deputy Speaker, one of the biggest rivers that was an obstacle between Abao and Alotau was the Magore Bridge. This bridge, thanks to our people of Cloudy Bay Timbers, all connecting this bridge or this link. It was a log bridge. Heavy rains have now caused this bridge to be washed away, and so hence it has caused the connection. We are not able to cross. It's disconnected us. There are 3 bridges in Abao, or rivers, that's also Bonua and Labu. And I got triple Waratulo, a lot of side, which is the Laimono, Wanigela, and Nigo Nigo. These are important infrastructures that will make this program successful, which is the bridge. To give him little background, Deputy Speaker, the Magi Highway has multiple contracts, including the TSSP program, lo Alotawi come long, Borab lo Milimbe na Central. We now also hear that there's also another contract from the border of Milimbe towards Central Province. At the same time, this TSSP program that is from Malotau to Sagarai Junction or to be taken to Garaisu, there is no clear indication on the details of this contract, whether it's a maintenance program or it is a road sealing program from Malotau to the border of Central and Milimbe. Deputy Speaker, therefore my questions are, can the Minister come clear on the various contracts given on that highway, especially that section from East Cape to Sagarai? As you know, in my district, Deputy Speaker, me contribute to GDP of this country as a district. I have 4 timber concessions, 2,000 hectares of oil palm that has been in operation for the last 40 years. And this road is still the same for the last 40 years. So can the Minister come clear on the details or the status of these contracts? Number 1. Secondly, can the Minister confirm whether there is an emergency plan for Magore Bridge, and if he's going to put up a bridge, is it going to be a permanent bridge, or are we going to put up a log bridge again? Safety and welfare, people blame me using all this road, I'm important too. The third question, finally, Minister, can the Minister confirm also me got plan whether aim by setting up checkpoints or some border control measures between provinces, just a similar setup where online Blimilo Central Province put him no Bautama. Because me too, me like controlling movement, blow money come inside the province.
Yeah.
So whether he got plans to support him, you mean all provinces, lo put him on checkpoints along critical points, lo highways blame throughout the country. Because we also need to monitor whether illegal activities and illegal substances are moving between provinces as well. We can't just put control on airports and leave the highways open for this. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Honourable Minister for Works.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Me too like this time lot of thank you, Lord. Good all questions. Ask him come long. Member Blalatau. But me respond lo third one past them, but me go nabla tupla, naba me walk statement. Time me apply connecting roads from one province to one province or districts around the country. Time me apply walking road na go almost 60 kilometers. All police too must be any me plalo put him all patrol posts. Or even provincial government wanted DDA, he can put him all boom gates, like controlling movement along province to province. Mipla connectivity, mipla blocking road tasol go. So this corroboration can stop namel DDA, provincial government, also the police. Long monitoring movement along all people now also all illegal, all movement all not movement. So this plan me work all police. Long tubla asking you first one lo bridge, all bridge program lo mipla over the bridge Now also the contracts work long Alatau. Me like make him clear some 6 mile 10 off or runabout na Peninsula East Cape Magi Highway. Magi Highway, me I got contractors start lo Magi Highway go Peninsula. Magi Highway. Magi or Magi Highway? Okay, Magi Highway.
Order.
Magi Highway, go Peninsula, Morigina, Namelo display got all contractors, all the Hista Pinis. Lo start lo Morigina go long Gaidasu, cross to some 240 kilometer. Contract, award Pinis next 2 or 3 weeks time by contractor Kisim. Contract lo start lo working road. Silim road start lo Morigina na golo Gairasu. Tamem run lo display road na Silim and by walk lo or bridges to one them. So mila appeal all people blow me along lo display road all Cloudy Bay, Amazon Bay, Gogota lo Gairasu, display hub all bridge. Mo logging company stop so works pay logging company long working more routine maintenance and also straight in the road. Now straight in the bridge or logging bridge. But time contract is awarded, those logging bridges will go starting off as of next year. Time contract will start all the bridges by start low. Log bridge by go out now start or line bridge by go. Within the 240 kilometer, in 8 years time, that road will be sealed from Morigina to Gaidasu. 4 sections, first section, second section, until 8 years, 10 years, and that road will be sealed. From Gaidasu, go down to Alatau. Now, Alatau go to East Cape. All from East Cape, come on top lo. Alatau town, you got a routine maintenance and stop. Now, we plan like giving maintenance, permanent maintenance from Alatau go back to East Cape. Lo state him go to this road. Because this road me start lo Wutung na finish lo East Cape. So me plan start work long end. Contract go out finish. First time boli award him permanent contract from Alatau to East Cape. Okay, from Alatau to Garasu, you got half section from Alatau come long. Section where you got contractor him he gives him long term contract underneath the TSSP program. So mipla he looking more some contractor performance all right. All right. So me want the prime minister go finish the road. Me go come to triple time finish. So mipla department he talk me instruct him department finish law. Talk lo distance short him distance or length long. Contractor go through lo this contract and review him contract long. Na certain him length long him start la Alatau come on top lo pini or call him dalolo hill na come on top lo Sakarai. So anani lo la mountain na come lo Sakarai na come over lo Kaidasu. And by me plan now long. Go PNC anani lo connect PNC me plan kisim start lo next year. By me start work lo this la road lo dalolo or pini. Mountain underneath the foot, the mountain straight, na come over long. Gadasu, so me like Silim the road to come. So time Morigina road seal go Gadasu, and me Silim the road too long. Alatau come towards Gadasu. So then this road, M1 good road where Minablo growing economy los hub. For the first time, you may look in all medical supply start go through the road. Now planning something start go. That's why. Connect PNC is a multi-sectoral program. Once people connect PNC go, police must be in him, agriculture must be in him. Honorable program, power, all telecommunications, so that in that way we deliver services to our government, to our people. That's why this program is stopped. So, me like appeal of people from along Central Province, na Milin Bay for the first time. Under this government, through Connect PNC program, we can connect Alatau and Central for the first time. And now we are working on Gulf to Morobe. So once that is connected, we will go all the way to Wutung. So Wutung all the way to East Cape. So that's this government under the Marabaroso government connectivity program, and we will work long. So we are onto it. So me like appeal. Now talking member Blomi flexibility. Awesome, we are working on it, and who will help deliver this roads for you, for our people. Thank you. With the speaker.
We have a supplementary Deputy Opposition Leader.
My supplementary to the very good, hardworking Works Minister and Brother Blomi. In relation to the same road, he has indicated that the bridge at Margora is confirmed a wood bridge, and also he has confirmed, indicated that the road is constructed a partial funding, not through fully by Connect PNG, but by a logging company. So my questions are these to Mr. Deputy Speaker, through you. Question number one, can he confirm and or deny that how did his department certify the wood bridge that is now washed away by the nature and has disconnected the whole country or that road? So is it confirmed that his department certified the wood bridge, and is it a bridge that we must use? Secondly, if his Connect PNG has actually funded that project or that road, would you indicate actually how much funding have you given under your Connect PNG program? Thank you.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, Deputy Speaker. Thank you for the good two questions. The bridge, the road from Morigina all the way to Alatau is a Class 3 road. When we say Class 3, it's a gravel road, and it's a palliamentary. So along the way, you must put in all bridges, where log bridge, or temporary bridges. So along the road, we have logging companies who build temporary bridges or bridges to take logs. The funding that comes are not from the logging company, but the fundings are from the Connect PNG program to fund them as contractors to get a temporary bridge over, bypass so that the road should continue. And this is the permanent bridges that we have been given contracts to contractors start moving, come behind long, start move Class 2 now, behind time all Silim road finish, it becomes a Class 1 road. Class 1 road is a C road. But temporary roads are Class 3 roads, and these are pallet tracks. So all bridges, long end, time road you go, bridge you go, road must go past them. Then come back, contract go finish, all contractors start move now. And by looking more line bridge, road by extend, good plan, and then becomes a Class 1 road. So that's the process. So for our road from Marigina to Kaidasu and Igo Osem, all contractors or logging companies are there on the ground. So we have an agreement, we have an arrangement, so we pay them to get a log bridge over so that it is a temporary bridge. It's not a permanent bridge. So, Deputy Speaker, time also the contract now and we go out now. By you may look him, all line bridge per start Luganta. So, all log bridge companies, you may talk about straight him can, and they are working right now to get the bridges over, and then we continue to have our people pass through, and then the contracts come, the contractor is on the ground, they will be start working on the permanent bridges. It's just like you build a bypass or wet crossing so the cars should move over.
Honourable Minister, I interrupt you. I know you have a length of reply to that, but I think you have replied much of it. I, on the chair, would like to use the last 1 minute to give an opportunity to one of our members who hasn't asked. And I asked the member for Como Julia to ask a question, so I'll use the last 1 minute to allow him to ask a question.
Thank you,
Honorable
Deputy
Member for Como, Ulia.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, for allowing me to represent my people to raise their concern. So, first time through, before me ask him, but before them, question go Petroleum Minister. We like talk thank you, Minister Soroi. Lo pass him bill, lo amendment of Section 98. Come lo follow Parliament, so me like appreciate him. Now, two lo increase him on behalf of the councillors. Lo for the first time lo allocate him. Or budget blow, even though I'm not capturing jet law, or budget blow this year, but eventually, be it you got enough money, but you may allocate him. If for in preparation blow, allocate him 30,000 one council with on behalf of the all councillors throughout the country, me like talk thank you, Lodis Lagaman, want the opposition, lo support you. Oh, question blow me, Igolo, Minister Blow Petroleum. Still be a series of questions. Question number one, Section 98 amendment. Lo project or before project mi blow or this government members mi start some spectators. So time of negotiation provincial government want them LG presence are sitting on the table. So current arrangement been stopped 30-70 but this like paving way so
I really miss Grandpa. Keep picking up the phone to call him.
You were his favorite, Chris. He left you the lake house. In order for you to get the house, you have to host Christmas like Grandpa used to do.
Well, this woman phoned this morning, and I guess her boss inherited this house.
Don't do this to yourself. Not everyone has a close relationship with their parents.
Do you have any plans for the holidays?
Plans for what?
I don't know, Dad. Spending Christmas with someone special?
Like who?
Me, Dad. Me.
Holy crap! You found this in the cave?
Yeah.
Look at that arrowhead.
We are so close to finding that Aztec gold now.
This is anywhere between 500 and